Hey, storytelling Ron. So I'm going to talk about the kicker Harrison Butker for his Christian beliefs. He did it at that university Benedictine College. I actually went there for my son-in-law's graduation. So I've actually been to that college for her ceremony last year, and so I missed this guy by 1 year. But I mean, whatever. So yeah, he talks about marriage. He talks about Christian values. I mean, it's a Catholic. The one odd thing was they prayed to Mary. I'm gonna bug you Catholics on that. Shouldn't be praying to Mary. I mean, I love Mary as the mother of God, but anyway. And Hail Mary is obviously Hail Mary is obviously. I grew up reciting that and loving to pray to Mary, but I'm not Catholic anymore, so I don't pray to Mary. I only pray to God and Jesus. Anyway, whatever. All right, I know that's kind of a big thing for legalism, but I am not here to fight Catholics and Orthodox. I am here to ally with you guys. You're the least of my problems in the world. So I love you guys nonetheless. Anyway. Ooh, okay. It's the Italian coffee's it's kind of, maybe my wife made it kind of watery. I don't know. It's kind of, I've been sick for a week. Now I'm getting back into things. Okay. See, he was at the commencement speech. And he talked about marriage. He talked about women should have children. Like their focus should be on, paraphrasing obviously horribly, should be get married and have children. That's the most important thing, not their careers, not anything else. And here's the hilarious thing about this. That's the most important thing for us men too. Our career is not the most important thing in our lives. We think it is, for sure. Even I think it is. But in the end, I know I'm going to go off, but I was looking, we have all these pictures on the walls, right, of our kids and us, and they're so important to me. You could care less. I mean, literally, you could see these pictures of us, cute kids, my kids, but that doesn't have the same meaning to you at all. You would just look at it, and that's cute, and then move on. Yet I look at them, and it just kind of, it's just a joy in my heart for these, right? But for you, it's just another pictures of kids. But for me, this is so important, and and these are my daughters, right? Pictures of my daughters, 2 daughters. These daughters are gone. These were my friends for many years. These were joyful, annoying, haranguing, joyful friends of mine. I don't have anymore. I mean, they're adults now, so I don't have them anymore. Like my little Mina, my little Scarlett are gone, and just kind of, it breaks my heart, but I'm also joyful because I know who they are now, and it's just kind of weird. It's very sad, and that you don't have those little friends anymore. I used to play with them all the time. We used to play stuff, played Dungeons and Dragons, and we played computer games and video games together, and took them to church and did silly things, and made a lot of videos and all that. And my daughter went to the Rachel Ray's Kids Cook-Off. They flew me and her to New York for 3 times, and I took both of them to basketball games. And anyway, that's the most important thing for us fathers too, and mothers, and that's being destroyed by the left, by pagans, by this Christian RPG. No, not Christian RPG, by this RPG culture too. We're ignoring that. We're turning everyone to pagans, and pagans don't care about that. I mean, they pretend they care about it, but they really don't, because they sacrifice children. They will certainly sacrifice your children. See, for me as a Christian, your children are important. They're very important. They're very important that you take care of your children, and that I responsible for helping you take care of your children. But for pagans, your children are just another asset to them for sacrifice, for war, for whatever, whatever it is, for manipulation. But for us Christians, we believe in the love of children. We honor the father and the mother. That's a absolute for us. Honoring the father and the mother means I, as a father, need to honor fatherhood amongst myself and other men and the children. I need to treat children well by honoring the father and the mother. So it's an amazing commandments. Honor the father and the mother, and don't commit adultery. Encompass everything essential to familyhood. I mean, it's incredible. God put family so perfectly in the 2 commandments. Don't commit adultery. Obviously, it's having sex is so important to be intimate with a man and a woman, bearing mother and a father, a husband and wife. That is so essential. Children know that. They know that. As they grow, they know that. They see it, they feel it, they know it. Obviously we lie and teach them otherwise. And marriage is about committing yourself. You tell a child, hey, we want you to commit yourself to a girl, and tell a boy, commit yourself to a girl, to either, your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, for life. That is like, yeah, that totally makes sense. Anything else is a lie. And then, of course, then we give them the lies and we turn them into angry children because we're lying to them and they know it. And so he made this speech and now he's being attacked by everyone. It's hilarious, hilarious in that, wow, everyone's insane and the Bible is right again. The Bible says this is going to happen. It says we're going to stop. They're going to stop us from being married. They're going to stop us from our children, and all this stuff. And they're going to be reprobate. It's just incredible. So the NFL has to release a statement, right? What did the NFL say? My God, why did the NFL have to say anything about this? He said it in a Catholic college amongst Catholics about how they should live as Catholics. And the NFL had to say something? Do they say stuff about all the other football players and what they say? No, it's amazing that they say this. Why do they have to say this? His views are not those of the NFL as an organization. Are you serious? So his views of family and the importance of family and that mothers should be mothers is not part of the NFL. Oh my God. Our NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes us the league stronger. Well, that's a lie, because he's not including them. Then that is such a stupid word, inclusion. The way they use it and what they're doing with it. We believe in inclusion. Pagans believed in inclusion too. That's why they hated Christians, because Christians did not believe in inclusion. Pagans worshipped any gods. In the Roman times, pagans worshipped any gods, and they persecuted and killed the Christians with, they burned them as human tortures. They put them in the gladiator arenas to be killed by lions and bears and wolves and panthers and whatever cool crocodiles, whatever they could throw at and make it look cool and fun. They also, by the way, this is the depravity of paganism. They would open up the bear to look at the innards to see what the Christians or whoever was eating looked like. That's how fun their entertainment was. That's paganism for you. You look at films today. They'll make super gory stuff, and that's what they'll do. They want to show as realistic gore as they can. So, the NFL has publicly condemned Harrison Butker's private political opinions. Has the league ever publicly condemned any other players' private political opinions or comments for any reason? I can't recall it. Yeah, women as mothers is controversial now. They want to make it controversial. They want to destroy that concept. It's the most important thing. Raising your children. You still get a life that is life. And then so many women too have careers around their children, after their children are grown or whatever. And the men have to give up a lot of time to work so that the mother can raise the children. Anyway, and the other here, let's move on to, I'm just looking at it. Hey, he's got the number 1 shirt now. That's cool. All right. I want to go to this follow up. So this is for us Christians, I guess this is a win, but Goodell says they walk back the thing. I think he's saying they have diversity of opinions and thoughts just like America does. Okay. So Goodell says that, right? Well, first off, they should never have said anything. There was no reason to. It's a commencement speech at a Catholic college. It should have been an apology, first off. So the criticism of pro-life football player Harrison Butker. I think that he's trying to say something here neutral, but that's not what happened here. They went negative. And they separated themselves. And Goodell here just said, "Well, we accept everyone," but they already said they went negative, so he didn't even apologize for that. So that's kind of annoying. But the win is that we Christians, we got to take what we can get, and we're kind of happy with that because we got Jesus. So we don't live in anger, animosity, hatred, vileness, because the reason we don't, and we don't have to, and the reason we don't take action on people, like violent action on people, and we shouldn't, is because we don't have to, because inherently we don't force people to convert. There's no rule that we have to force people to convert in our faith. And we don't have to kill people in our faith, because God is vengeance, not us. God decides, not us. Jesus showed us we don't have to throw any stones. So we as Christians don't have to live a life of anger, or we don't have to go and jihad on you. We don't have to go and kill you. We don't have to go and force convert you. We don't have those rules to destroy you. I don't have to be the God in my religion. As a Christian, a Calvinist, I don't have to be a Reformed Baptist. I don't know what that term is. I don't have to be the God in my religion. See, I don't have to act upon my faith. I don't have to act upon my faith. I don't have to act upon my faith as a Christian. Thusly, I don't have Christianity is freedom, because we don't have to force you to do anything. That's the freedom that Jesus is talking about. Paul is talking about it in the New Testament. We are not given a heavy burden, so we don't have to live in anger. We don't have to stew over you. We don't have to hate you. We don't have to condemn you. We don't have to curse you. We don't have to do anything. We pray for you because we want to, but we don't have to force you to believe in us and what we do. Our commission, if we so choose, is to just warn you. We're just messengers. That's all we are. We don't convert you. God does, not us. God decides if you're converted or not us. So we don't have to force you to do anything. So we're at peace. So another guy, Mahomes. I believe Mahomes is Christian. His family, he's got a wife. I think she's dedicated to her children. What I don't like here too is just reading the phrases here, is that he didn't even defend him. He just said, "Look, we all got different opinions. He's a good man." He says he's a great man, but he's not. But Mahomes isn't even saying, "I believe this as well," confirming it. And so again, I don't have to force. I don't want to force him or anything. And I mean, what he's saying here is trying to be neutral, trying to stay out of it, and in a way supporting the guy. But it's amazing too that he should be upset that they're just asking him a stupid question. The media. Why is the media even going after Butker and his speech, and women shouldn't be in the workforce is kind of what they're saying. And he's saying, look, everyone's got different opinions. I don't, he should be like, why are you even asking us stupid questions? What the hell is your problem? We're here to talk about football, I don't know why he's got to be forced. Any one of them, and the coach has to be forced, to decry Christianity or decry the faith of Christianity. Why don't they ask him to decry the faith of Islam, or atheism, or the Democrats and their history of horrific, slavery and KKK and lynching and everything else that the Democrats have done? Why don't they, ask them to decry that? No, of course not. And another thing here. My little. Sorry, coming off of my cold flu COVID 78 thing. So the city of Kansas released a freaking. Let me see if it's here somewhere. But they released where he lived. Isn't that amazing? Where is it? I think it's up here actually. The city of Kansas, an official city worker, obviously godless. Kansas City. Just a reminder that Harrison Butker lives in the city of Lee's Summit. So they're literally doxing him and saying where he lives. So if you want to go harass him, destroy him, hunt him down, if you're a minion, if you're a marching Antifa soldier of the left, of the godless, here's where he lives. So someone in Kansas City released that. And of course they said they removed that person. But that's it. The left can't let things go, right? The pagans can't let things go. They have to live in anger. They have to live in getting you, because they're their own God. They decide what kind of gods they worship. They decide what kind of rituals they do. They decide how you suffer. Remember, they go to witches and hex you. They want to hex you. They want to curse you. They want to get poisons, love potions, which are love drugs, rape drugs, They want to do all these things as pagans to destroy you because they think they're worshiping a god, but what they're really doing is creating their own little god in them. And the demons are telling, yes, you do it, you do it, yes, you do it. Live in your anger, live in the fear and the dark side of the force. You do it, yes. And they're like, yes, I am right, I am so right. I gotta do it. I am so right. I gotta get this done. That's what paganism all is. Islam. When you feel like you have to do it, you have to do what your God tells you to do. That's a paganism. I'm defining paganism in the way it really is not believing in Jesus Christ. Because if you believe in Jesus Christ, you don't have to do anything. I want to spread the word to you all. Be at peace. Be in Jesus Christ. Accept Christ as your Lord. Now, but you say that only Christ decides who is saved or not. Yeah, that's true. So, if you maybe you get a positive feeling out of this, and if you do, just start it. He's pushed. He's don't worry, he's in control. But you need to experience the moment of saying, I want Jesus Christ in my life. You need to have that experience and do that and feel that joy. Now, if what I'm saying to you is annoying and everything I do is annoying, go watch something else. Go watch some pagan videos or something. All right, that's my little rant. Stupid little babbling rant. For the little RPG, we gotta get on this. Most important thing: fathers, honor the father, honor the mother. I'm totally delirious right now in my mind because I'm just sick, but or post sick. But I'm getting back into it, and I'm working on a. I gotta finish up my Christian Space Kickstarter. I gotta do the proofreading. It's all done, but I just gotta proofread now. I gotta clear my mind up of all this grogginess, fogginess. And then I'm going to start on some new projects for the Lord RPG. New settings. Well, I want to do a Dark Ages really crypty, cool. I've already been drawing some stuff. I want to get some dark, deep down dungeon stuff for the Dark Ages. Get that more. Anyway, so that's I'm excited about that, and because I realized the Dark Ages setting needs a little more oomph to it, and I'm going to do that. Anyway, all right, whatever. I'm totally. We'll talk more later. And the game of life. Roll holy dice.